Okay, right. So I'm going to use today as a day. It's my rest day, but I'm using it as more like you're set up on a laptop right now. So I'm just trying to get the framing right. And that's what I have to do. You know what? I could just move myself in. All right, perfect. Today's a day that I'm taking off because I really needed some rest. So that's what I'm getting. I've gone outside for a very long walk. I have sat down. I've been able to process more of my emotions and rational thoughts towards me wanting to seek attention when I was a prepubescent child. I worked through that more, but yeah, today is just the day I just allow myself to rest. I now feel recharged. My batteries, I don't feel that same feeling like deep down there's a physical burnout anymore. I've given myself this day to rest. So yeah, I feel more than okay now. I feel recharged, ready to go and have productive 1 hour sessions instead of going twice a day. I've learned from doing that, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Even though I've heard from Eye Candy website when I on day 5 Road to Making Mega Bucks, around that time anyway, that one guy who was posing like this in the nature, he apparently, according to the person who wrote it, you don't even know if that's a female really. It may sound like a female, but you don't know, truthfully. I don't. There's no way I can. But yeah, apparently this person trains twice a day. I'm not doing that. I've been there, I've done that. I don't want it for myself because I now understand from personal experience that that's led me to burnout, even at 20 years old. Not necessarily in the prime of my youth, like how my dad thinks it is. But yeah, the body is very young and it's very forgiving. But even still, doesn't matter. I'm not going to go twice a day and train half-ass my sessions. No, if I'm gonna go to the gym, which of course I will, if I'm gonna go to the gym, they are going to be productive 1 hour sessions where I actually test my limits. Productive in this context to me means that I've really pushed myself to my mental and physical limits, and I have at least attempted to do more than I did last session in the like in the same sort of muscles we're training, for example. So say I trained shoulders, I have at least attempted to train my shoulders more in the session I just had, for example, hypothetically, compared to the last session I would have had. That's what I mean. I'd say that's a productive session. If I've at least attempted, and I know, I believe that I've given it a good go. Solid. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. Only one session a day, not every day, 6 days a week. Only one session, 6 days a week, not twice a day, or maybe even 3 times to just go to the toilet like I did on one of the days this week. I won't be doing that. I wanted to use today as a day I look back at everything that I've achieved over the last 4 months. A smile has crept on my face involuntarily, but that must mean I'm doing right by myself then. Yeah, I could just tell by that involuntary grin that I really believe deep down in my heart I've done right by myself for these past 4 months at least. And I'm now doing more than I ever would have thought was possible. Okay, so yeah, let's reflect. Let's start from the very start. The lack of day one footage. But where did this actually come from? It was inspired, from my memory, this channel's existence was inspired by Activate, ACTIV, then the number 8 on YouTube, and Ivan Juric with the Squat Every Day series. So there was Ivan Juric's Squat Every Day series, and then Activate's Plank Challenge. And it seems like, without realizing it, I combined them together to make this an everyday plank journey series, hence the name. And before that, even in the closing stages of last year, when I was working, I was in the role thinking, if I make a YouTube channel and I make it an everyday series, I could work up towards doing a world record plank and then advertise this channel when I actually achieve the world record plank. So people can see that it's an everyday process, and that if they want to, they can do it. These notes aren't lost. I wrote about them, and I'm gonna go get my journal. I haven't lost it, so I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna go get it now. Right, after doing some deep digging in my pad here, I found it. The exact thoughts that I had that made me think of advertising this channel through achieving the world record plank. So here goes. During lunchtime on a certain day, in brackets now, I've just had a thought. I achieved the world record plank and used that to not only plug my journey, but explain my story and explain that other people can do it too, even if they start their journey at 20 like me. 10 hours maybe, if I had achieved a 10-hour time, maybe, if that time hasn't been beaten already, hasn't been beaten by the time I'm world class ready. I said, my plank journey has made me wake up earlier, that allows me to do more, and I'm doing something that gives me a massive smile. These somethings, in brackets, getting in shape, plank journey, side hustles to be on my way to owning my own gym, planking shop. I think they're the same thing really, like owning my own gym, or maybe even merchandise, but I don't think I was thinking that far. Restaurants, property, and land. Because I was speaking to one guy at the chip shop, he said he has those sorts of things, very generally speaking. Some guy, someplace, somewhere, no comment. I'm not saying anything about that. I want to own a gym because I love taking care of my health. Talking about it and giving, it says giving a chance to do the same, but I think what I meant was giving other people a chance to do the same. Maybe those were the first hints that becoming a personal trainer was the way to go. Oh, it's explained here. Planking shop, in brackets, more like a calisthenics gym. because I love doing the planks and the videos that show them. Even thinking of getting a world record, even thinking of getting a world record gives me a massive smile. I can't be bothered to read out the rest of it. I'll just show an image here. I do want to make this a quick one. It's already been 10 minutes. Like, I mean, over 4 months. I can reflect on it next week. That's fine, or whenever I want, really. But yeah, I can use next Sunday to really go dive into it. But I just want to make this one short to just chill out, really. 4 months. I've worked through a lot. Yeah, I may have to make a part 2 to this, because I just want to chill. I just want to chill. Actually really recharge my batteries, and then maybe next Sunday I fucking go into it. Because there's a lot that's happened over the 4 months. I don't think I'll be able to get in one episode. So even though we're nowhere near finished talking about the topic, I'll leave it here. But very basically, a lot has gone down. But anyway, you just gotta take it at your own pace, man. Seriously, you just gotta take it at your own pace, and as the days go on, you'll get there. And yes, this is a 3x3 you just saw me hold. I've purposefully unsolved it, so I do as that man who claims to have gone to the championships has done, and learn how to actually solve CFOP and remember it. Stay remembering the algorithms, the combinations in that. I could solve to a basic level, but yeah, we'll improve over time. But anyway, that's neither here nor there for this. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something valuable, maybe, that you can apply in your life. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Try to get my hand in frame there, because it's a bit high up, but framing's solid for my head, because there's only a little bit between the edge of the camera and the top of my head. But yeah, anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna see you a lot later. I'm gonna take this at a very slow pace and then reflect next week. Or I may make a part 2, you never know, but my left eye feels like it's hurting, so I don't think I'll do that today. I'll just take it at my own pace and allow myself to chill out for the rest of the day, really. Make the meal review. But yeah, that's it really. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something valuable that you can apply in your life, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.